Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you something new that that I got a couple days ago, and I've been meaning to show you. Um, sorry I haven't showed you yet, but it's just the stereo. I got a new stereo. If you guys remember, I had the double-din Kenwood, and I went with the double-din JVC. It is the xr810 model. It has built-in Bluetooth, unlike my other Kenwood. You could put Bluetooth on it, but you needed this big box adapter, and this one was ready to go. I got it for $300 at Best Buy after taxes. And they have a couple models, and I was looking at this for quite some time. I played with it for about 30 minutes inside of the Best Buy and decided to go with this. The reason why I replaced my Kenwood with this one is because the Kenwood, the DPX503, which I did kind of a little review on that one, during the daytime you can never see this display because the glare was so bad. And I knew when I bought it that it had a glare problem, but I just didn't really believe anybody. I'm like, how bad could it possibly be? So I ended up replacing it after, oh man, I don't know. I had it for like maybe 10 months. So I replaced it with JVC. And I know JVC is not one of the top leading brands, or maybe it is. JVC has some really nice units out there. Some really nice double-din head units. Sorry. So I decided to go ahead and get it. I liked the way it looks, the kind of stock look that it has, and yet it kind of has an aftermarket look as well. It's all black. You can really see it. It's all black, and like the Kenwood, you could change all the different colors on the buttons and then on the display as well. It reads MP3 and Windows Media format. Has three simple buttons down there. It's a menu back and the phone button. Let me see if I can kind of give you guys a little, show you around. One giant knob that is like your enter button, also mutes. Let's see, you could change the color, of course. I'm not going to really show you all of it, but you got to hold the menu button down and you could scroll through, and you could pair up to 2 Bluetooth devices, 2 phones, 2 different iPods or whatever, if they have Bluetooth. I'm not sure if they do. So yeah, you could stream your music off of your phone. Like I'm using it on my iPhone, so I'm able to stream my music off of it as well as make phone calls, obviously. Just hit that button there. You could go through your phone book, and then voice dial and recent calls, missed calls, all that good stuff. This has 2 USBs. It has one USB here in the front, right here, and then also has an auxiliary. In the back of the unit has another USB with an extension cable, so you could run it, say, through inside your glove box if you wanted to put a little portable USB hard drive in there. Buttons are really big and easy and bright to see. Not putting a in-depth review of this unit. Just kind of wanted to show my followers and subscribers, the new unit that I got in my truck. So I'm really pleased with it. If you see one, go and play with it. Because that's what I did. Because I was really skeptic. I'm like, man, I'm replacing my Kenwood with a JVC, but it's not that bad. It's really nice. It's it has almost all the same specs as the Kenwood does. The wattage is the same. If you're a perfectionist with your music, and you like it to sound a certain way, you can customize your speakers, and there's just tons of options, just like the Kenwood, to customize. And it kind of almost looks the same, except for, you know, the Kenwood has two small little buttons. But this button, the volume button, and the enter or pause or whatever it happens to be used for on whatever display you're using, it works really, really well. It scrolls really, really nice, and you can hit it from any angle if you want to pause it, or if you're hitting enter or whatever. The buttons work really, really well. The Kenwood had a couple problems with their buttons, but this has no problem at all with the buttons. I've had it for a couple days, like I said, and I'm liking it so far. Everything that it has to offer is just great, and for me it works. And that's all I could really say about the unit. Any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them. I'll try to answer them, and I'm sure as I keep playing with this through and through that I'll find more cool things about the radio. But just kind of giving you a showing. Oh, check this out. The the remote on all their new units are kind of small, and I don't know. They're all right. They work. They're not like the Kenwoods. If you remember, this is the Kenwoods remote, which has a bunch of options on it, and then it has, you know, you can, for your Bluetooth phone calls and all that stuff is on it. This is the JVC's, which is much smaller and only has a couple buttons, or a few buttons. The volume, the source or enter button, left, right, or up and down, right and forward, sound, and then it's power button. It's really, really light. Actually, it feels like it's fake. It's actually so light. I don't even know. My guitar pick weighs more than this. Just kidding. But it's so light. I don't know. I wish it was maybe bigger, but whatever. It's not like the Kenwoods. But yeah, that's the remote, and this is every remote that JVC puts on all their new units come with this exact same one. So and that's it. That's the radio. Right now it's set at, it's kind of like a bluish tint, but this is kind of gray. I don't know if it's coming up as like pink or anything, but it was earlier. It's just to match my gauges and stuff, which they're like kind of like blue there and like a white gray glow. So that's kind of what I have for these ones. So, alright guys, take care, and thanks for watching the video. Later.